Looking for cheap Madden or NBA 2K coins? Head on over to my sponsor, buy2kmut.com. They're currently running a special where my code Bkindel will get you 35% off your order. So today, we finally got some news on the yard. About a week before the game actually comes out. Good shit, EA. But it's better than nothing. Today, you see we're on the Madden NFL 21. They got this little verified mark, so you know the shit's legit. First things first, right here, we got a trailer. Then we're going to go into the gridiron notes. And I'm going to tell you guys, I've already seen all this shit. I'm going to tell you guys why this could be one of the best things Madden has ever added into their game. And why you should be fucking hyped to try this out. First things first, we're going to go into this trailer, take a look at it. It's going to show a lot more of the gameplay aspects and features in the yard. Backyard inspired 6v6. A little shimmy behind the back kind of shit. New global fields. Lambo. I saw Lambo. You already know I'm about to be rocking with that. New rules. What the fuck was that? It was like a little comic. Kamehameha! Okay. Behind the back. This looks dope, bro. I'm so fucking excited for this game. This whole short gameplay trailer right here. First reaction to that was I thought it looked exactly like NFL Street. Just, it's a lot of like, it's not like actual football. You're doing a lot of like, there's different rules to it. You're doing a lot of like trick plays, behind the back type shit. The stuff that made football fun. You remember back in the backyard doing like flea flickers and shit? That kind of stuff was always just so fun to do. It seems like EA is bringing that kind of element back. And then we got a lot more info all the way down here with the gridiron notes on the yard. It's a deep dive, and holy shit, did they come out with everything you could possibly need to know about the yard right here. This is all the info that we have, so we'll take a look. Welcome to the yard. We don't care about you. What is the yard? Our first experience with football, usually in the backyard. Facts. The playground is also home many of fondest football memories where end zones and not parking lots. Our tree lines isn't just a place, but a rule. The yard is built to make the feeling a reality in Madden, where you can pick up a ball, beat anyone, line up anywhere, and play both sides of the ball. Okay, so yeah, kind of like we figured you're going to be able to be like a quarterback and then like a middle linebacker or something like that on defense as well. The rules and goals may change depending on where you play, but the game is always the same. How can you keep the play going and create amazing moments? Best of all, your avatar is at the center of the experience, and how you express yourself is everything. This is what drove us to build this experience. We want to give you a place in Madden where you at center of it all. Now look at how you progress and how you play. The yard gameplay. So double passes. When you're behind the line of scrimmage, all passes are legal as many times as you want. Okay, so we get to do some backyard bullshit in this. I like it. And you will notice that the receiver icons are always on in the yard. Oh, thank God, bro. I'm so fucking bad at that, where I run backwards and all of a sudden I lose the icons of my receivers and I have no idea where I'm thrown to. That shit sucks. Once you're past the line of scrimmage, you can pass behind you as often as you like as well. Okay, we've even added a one-timer mechanic that allows you to bat a ball in the air to another receiver. While the ball is in the air, hold Alt or L2 and press any receiver icon. Dude, this is literally some backyard bullshit. Laterals. Play never ends once the master laterals. By pressing LB or L1, you can literally lateral as many times as you like. You can even lateral out of a tackle. However, don't get too greedy, as laterals have high risk and high reward in the yard. Pass rush timer, pass timer. If you ever encounter Mississippi in the backyard, you get this one. Each unique location will have a timer that dictates when the defense can pass rush, but also pass timer that shows how much time you have to throw and rush. Okay, so kind of like in backyard, you remember to like 5 Mississippi, you had rush, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Then once you get 5, you can actually rush the quarterback. Dude, this is literally like some backyard football. This is amazing. Multi-snap. Another tool that you have in your arsenal is ability to snap to any player on the field. What? Dude, I can literally snap it to my 4th and 1. You better bet your ass I'm snapping it right to my center if that's possible. Dude, this is so sick. Scoring in the yard. The yard has a special scoring system that rewards the type of play making makes the game special. Touchdowns are worth the traditional 6 points, but score a touchdown with a double pass or lateral, you get 2 bonus points. All right, there's 8. Score a touchdown longer than 40 yards, you get 1 bonus point. Interceptions earn you 1 bonus point. Extra points are up to you. You can choose to try 1, 2, 3-point conversions that get progressively further away from the goal line, and kicking is never an option. Okay, I fucks with that. What does this mean in context of the game? Well, if you get an interception behind midfield, did a couple of sweet laterals, and went off for a 3-point conversion, you've scored yourself 13 points on a single play plus the conversion. Like Superstar KO, the yard is drive-based. Our standard rules, each team gets 3 drives. That's kind of big there. I thought it would be like full games, where like you get like 5-minute quarters versus each other and you just try to score many. No, you get 3 drives right there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, so each possession matters. This will make you determine who wins and goes home on their own side. So is that going to be like Superstar KO where you progressively like advance, or like how's that going to work? Because 3 drives, I feel like that's super, super quick. I don't know how I feel about that one. If you end up in overtime, we use modified college overtime rules. Okay. Each team gets a drive. After 3 drives, each team gets a single play to score until there is a touchdown and a winner. The yard playbooks. Take a look at some of the playbooks right here. We got some, this definitely looks like some backyard bullshit style play. In the yard, it isn't about what play you start with. It is about what play you create. That's why we have created a single playbook for all teams. You will have a limited number of custom designed playbooks on both sides defense. This is something we've been asking for in Madden for a long time. Just having the ability to fully customize a playbook. It sounds like all playbooks are the same, but you have like options to kind of create your own play with this playbook. The goal here is to encourage you to create your own moments on the field using the tools at your disposal to trick your opponent and share the ball early and often. Direct step to your halfback, lateral to your QB who throws a deep bomb to a streaking receiver. After a catch, he tosses it back to a tailing receiver who uses the ball carrying move to evade the defense and score multiple points. Dude, I'm so fucking excited for this backyard bullshit style play. Prototypes. So now you know how to play the yard. We know everything that's about. We know the laterals. We know the double passes. We know the backyard bullshit. Like, it's going to be fucking great. But now, how do you want to play the yard? That is where prototypes come in. Prototypes are based on NFL stars past and present, and they are models for your style of play in the yard. You'll start off with a couple of prototypes per position in the yard. Positions, you say? Yes. But not how you normally think of them. The yard is an Iron Man football, meaning you play both sides of the ball, and since not everyone can be quarterback at the beginning of the game, you'll select where you are going to line up on the field. Okay, so sweet. So it looks like each game you get to select where you want to line up on offense and defense. I fucks with that. I like that. The yard position select roles. So QB/strong safety, obviously this is where you line up on offense, defense. You would call the offensive play. Middle linebacker, center, you would call the defensive plays, and then wide receiver, cornerback, slot, halfback, outside linebacker is head coach. This position will inform you how you want to play, but it doesn't mean you have to play that way. You could choose to line up at QB, but pick a wide receiver based prototype while your best friend lines up on the outside with your QB, and then you would focus on behind the line passes or multiple stat passes to your actual QB to kick off the play. Dude, that's some fucking cheese right there. Whoop. Didn't even need to go any farther. We got abilities, boys. There are 3 main components to your prototypes: loadout, X Factor, abilities, and skill points. Each prototype comes with a unique X Factor that you cannot change. These X Factors have unlocks in the yard that are different than the standard Madden and are more directly related to overall performance on the field than the specific unlocks you'd see in other game modes. Just pull up to the coach cam to see your specific progress towards activating your X Factor. Next up are abilities. We grant you a few at the start, but you'll unlock more by leveling up the prototypes in your binder. So you get more abilities as you level up your player. So kind of like franchise, it seems like. Prototypes in your binder are by playing Face the Franchise, Rise to Fame. Each prototype can select 2 superstar abilities of your choice. Then there are skill points. Skill points are earned by leveling up your prototype you are currently using. Okay. So teammates and squads in the yard, we already heard rumors about this. It's a 6v6, but I'm pretty sure you can only do 3v3. Once your position prototypes are set, you will see your team. In most games against the CPU, we will draft a team of NFL superstars to join you. This will, NFL superstars. I didn't even Williams, Teddy Bridgewater, CJ Henderson, Jalen Ramsey, Jerry Jeudy. I don't know who the fuck that is. Randomly pick players to assign each location. Each location in the World Tour will have different players that you can play with and against, and we will get into that in a bit. The yard supports squad play, so that's really all we care about is squad plays. We don't care about no CPU bullshit. We want to play with friends. That means one of the 3 players can join up and create a team in the yard. However, unlike standard 11-11 NFL rules game, we have created special rules for the 6v6 environment. See the players standing next to your avatar? Those are the players that you will be able to control in the game. So I'm guessing that's him, so I'd be able to control, like, these guys? No. These guys? I don't fucking know. When you are playing by yourself, you'll be able to switch to any player on the field. They're your squad. In a duos game, you will control your own avatar as well as 2 NFL stars. In a trios game, you will each control 1 other NFL star. So you're going to be controlling 2 players in 3v3. So, okay, that's more than the initial, like, 1, like, your created player that I thought it was going to be. In the game, you will always conduct your avatar squad. Dude, this is sick. Finally, in certain events, you will get to draft your own teammates. This will happen after all the human players in the event have picked their position and prototype. Pay attention to the prototypes and type as well as... So this is where it kind of mixes in with Superstar KO. So it sounds like you got your 3 players that you joined. So let's say I got me, Brutus, and Thor. Those are the 3 people I'm going to play with, and then it sounds like you get to draft your additional 3 people. But obviously, you need to pay attention to their position and their prototypes as well, so you can kind of click together. Why not go full 6v6? We tried all sorts of combinations, yard, way down. We arrived at a maximum of 3 humans controlling 6 players because it stuck as great balance, focusing on your avatar, making sure to get as many players involved in every single play. I kind of agree with this. Everybody wanted it to be 6v6, but the thing with that, bro, is we saw squads 3v3 last year, and that was so fucking hard. Imagine 6 users running around the field. It's going to be way too hard, way too confusing. You're going to have too many teammates yelling their button. Like, I feel like 3v3, I agree with them here. Like, 3v3 is just the perfect mix. The Yard World Tour, so now you know how to play every game. You know the rules of the field. You are going to get with your prototypes. Everything is in place. Now, welcome to the World Tour. At launch, we will have 4 venues that you will be able to experience. The Miami Port. Okay, so this is pretty dope. I wish it was more like Miami Vice looking. Bro, I feel like a Miami's Vice look and feel would be fucking sick. Lambeau Tailgate, bro, you already know I'm fucking with this. You already know this is my go-to field. The venue outside of Lambeau Field will introduce you to Packers stars and NFC North rivals. I dig that, I dig that. FOB Nico, a forward operating base in an undisclosed location. This field is filled with NFL Combine stars who found the dog in them, aka Michael Vick. And then Brandenburg Football Festival. I really like this one. This one's really dope. It just has a lot to the scenery, bro. So obviously, you know I'm going with that. And then I got to go with Lambeau. Oh, wait, what? Each one of these locations will have unique challenges that you take on. For instance, at FOB Nico, you will take on single drills with changing field position, or Miami, you will get first and goal situations. These locations may also change the duration of the pass rush timer. In the future, who knows what rules we will come up with for the future locations. So there's going to be rules at each stadium. Gears and challenges, this is what we've all been working on right now. We already know that Madden Mobile has theirs out, and right now you can basically kind of level up your guy to get some of the gear and challenges and bring them over to Man 20 Council, Man 21 Council, with over 2,000 individual pieces of gear and more to come. You'll be able to carve out your own style in the yard with unique visors, helmet, jerseys, pants, and more. Bro, that's like, oh my god, I didn't glitch. That's fucking nasty. Dude, there's just so much you can do here. Take a look at a lot of the different outcomes you can have with this. Visors, arm sleeves, little galaxy looking. Dude, this is so fucking lit. I'm so excited for this. First, leveling up each prototype will earn you gear unique to the prototype. So it's going to be unique to the prototype. Next, each venue has unique gear that can be earned by earning rank through the challenges or via head-to-head when that venue is active. Finally, each season has a level ranking path that will unlock gear. So basically, it's like any other level system that's ever been in Man. The more you play, the more you level up, the more gear you'll be able to make. The future of the yard. Over the course of the Man season, we will be launching new prototypes for you to level up, new locations for you to challenge, new legends, icons, and NFL stars to join your team. Of course, we will be adding fresh new gear to equip your avatar. In the yard, you should always expect the unexpected. So it sounds like they're going to be constantly updating this throughout the year, where in Superstar KO, it was in the beta literally all year. The only thing they ever updated was the player pool like once every 2 months. But it sounds like this is going to be continue to be upgraded. They're going to add more gear, more prototypes, more icons, a little bit of everything. And then once again, if you have played mobile, here's kind of everything that's going to transfer over. You're going to get the rep, the Madden rank, the earn currency, the create avatar, and the gear collection all from mobile. And it's going to be shared onto your console once you get Madden 21. So big news too, what's next? Our Gridiron Notes will be Tuesday, August 18th, and it will focus on Madden Ultimate Team for NFL 21. That's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for Madden 21 news. We've been waiting for any news in general. This is really the first glimpse of news we've had in a long time. So on Tuesday, be on the lookout for the Gridiron Notes for Ultimate Team. Anyways, guys, that is everything that we have on the yard. We got the trailer, kind of showed off some of the gameplay and kind of the backyard bullshit that you could do. And then this freaking Gridiron Notes told you everything you could possibly need to know about the yard, about upgrading your player, about prototypes, about like all the backyard bullshit you can do. Guys, there's a lot to break down, but I think this might be one of the best things man has ever came out with. Like, think about it. We've been asking for an NFL street game, like just a normal game, for years, and we are finally getting something very, very similar to it with this multiplayer 6v6, 3 users on the field at all times, backyard bullshit style game. And the best part about it is that's not it. There's so much more you can do. There's going to be challenges with the different fields that you can do. You're going to have the upgrade to customize your player to make him look any way you want. There's just a lot to do about it. It's a mixture of what we want in franchise with like customization of uniforms and stadiums, to a combination of house rules with all the different challenges and shit, to a combination of NFL Street with all the backyard bullshit, and then a combination of like Superstar KO with being able to draft the additional 3 players on your team. So it's a mixture of a lot of different things. But anyways, guys, it sounds amazing. Almost too good to be true. We'll see how it plays on launch. I'm still very weary of why we didn't announce this until today, like a week before the game comes out. But either way, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the yard after reading all this. I think it's going to be a huge hit. It's going to be great for people just to do something to chill. It's not going to be a serious game mode because obviously it has no correlation with mud or anything. It's not going to be a serious game mode. It's going to be something to come chill, play with your friends. It's just going to be nice and relaxing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm out. Peace.